everybody. Welcome to my humble abode where I think we kind of all are these days with this crazy situation and quarantine. And if anyone is like me, when you're stuck in your house, you want to clean and organize and edit and get rid of things, and this timing is coinciding with spring cleaning. So if you're anything like me, you're wanting to really get down, clean everything, see what you have, assess, get ready for spring, normal days soon, hopefully. But hopefully everyone is staying in and staying healthy. It actually feels good to get dressed, sort of, like from the waist up anyway. Today for you all, raise your hand if you've been doing a lot of this virtual or FaceTiming and you've only been dressing from the waist up. I have. Hi, Kristen. Thank you for tuning in. This may be our new norm for a little while, is dressing just the waist above, and I have yoga pants on, but I'm all right with that. It also felt good to put some makeup on today, put a little makeup, add a little color to my face, act like I sort of have somewhere to go. And a friend of mine actually gave me a tip recently, and I thought she was kind of nuts, but she said lately she has been loving cream blush and using it on her eyes and on her cheeks. And at first I was like, do you look like a vampire? Like you're putting your blush on your eyelids and cream at that? Comes out kind of dark, like you love it? Are you sure? And then she sent me a picture and it was like a really pretty actual kind of coral color. So I did it today and I have to say I'm kind of loving it. I put my blush on my lid and it's the same color I have on my cheeks. So cool how it comes out different on your eyes, right? And I think that's a really fun, easy, quick makeup tip. If you have a cream blush and maybe, you go out, it's in your desk at work, whatever, that's all you have with you, and you can use it on your eyes, use it on your cheeks. You just spread it with your fingers and you're ready to go. So that's my makeup tip from the non-makeup artist today, but I was kind of excited to try it and excited to just get on camera, get dressed, do some makeup, feel a little normal, and always excited about closet organization. Let's get started. So first I want to tell you what my tips are on how to organize your closet, the best way, the funnest way, and the prettiest way. And then I'm going to show you some actual closets, mine and one that I did recently. I actually had a client last week. We did her closet I'll tell you about. And then I have 2 clients this week that were scheduled for closet organization that we then switched to virtual organization. So we really we got on a FaceTime, a video call, and I said, keep that, don't keep that, move that, put that over there, take that down, you don't need that. It's going well. So I can, of course, continue to do this virtually while we are all in our homes and while everyone wants to, get organized, if you're anything like me and my clients. But let's get into the first step. So you have a wardrobe. It's overwhelming. You have a closet full of clothes and nothing to wear, right? The age-old story. The first thing you have to do is edit. You really cannot reorganize a space without completely assessing what you have and editing down. You've got to get rid of stuff. If you're bursting at the seams, as clever as you want to be, as creative as you want to be with your organization, you've got to get rid of some things. So the first step is to edit down. For a lot of people, this is the hardest step. And it's funny because my last 2 clients had a hard time getting rid of one specific category. Can anybody guess what it might be? One category of clothing where they were just stuck, attached, wanted to keep everything, and it's so strange to me. For me it would be shoes, because I'm a little bit of a shoe hoarder. There's all my shoes up here. Well, not all my shoes, about like a quarter of my shoes. But they had trouble getting rid of hoodies. Is that crazy, or is that you? Like, let me know in the comments. Are you a hoodie hoarder? That was good. I just made that up right then, a hoodie hoarder. I am not a hoodie hoarder, but so many people are. And what do they say? It's comfortable. I don't know. It's just a big hoodie. It has pockets. So you have 18 of them, legit. Like, never thought that in the last 2 clients that would be the thing that they were the most attached to. But it's kind of cool. It's kind of funny because you might go to a concert, get a hoodie. You might go on vacation, a beach town, get a hoodie at night, and then it's got memories. It's nostalgic. Plus you feel like you can just always throw it on. You don't need a bazillion, and you don't need them taking up a bunch of space in your closet. But to edit down and see, it also really helps you to assess what you have and where to put it. So you could have a pile of shirts, sweaters, tops, and they're just kind of thrown together until you pull them out and realize these are short sleeve, these are long sleeve, these I only wear in the house, these I only wear to the gym, these are sweaters, these are cardigans. Then you can really start to figure out, okay, if I do one shelf for sweaters, if I put active wear or the items that I only wear around the house in a bureau drawer, that cleans up some space where I can put shirts that I actually wear out. And if I've got solid t-shirts, I can keep those folded because I just need to see them by color. But if I have printed t-shirts, something on the front, then I prefer to hang those so I know what they are, right? So really getting down to what you have and what the categories are will then help you figure out how to store it the best. And sometimes it doesn't mean all my shirts go together on this one crazy, monstrous pile on a shelf. Tanya, cocktail dresses. Oh, yes, me too. And I just went through a ton, and it's tough, man, especially like if you pay a lot of money and you only wear it a couple times or something. I have some that don't fit me, and it was tough. I just purged my closet. I have a ton of stuff because I was supposed to have the style swap with Eastern Women of Today. We had to postpone, unfortunately, because of everything going on. Hoping to reschedule, but I was just going through my closet, pulling. So I have a ton of stuff for the swap whenever we can get that going again. So then the next step after you've edited is now to sort, which I started to kind of speak a little bit of, and that's just putting things in piles, assessing what can go where, what can fit where, what should be, displayed, so to speak. We'll get into that a little bit, but sorting really helps you understand your top to bottom ratio. If all of a sudden you have 45 pairs of black leggings, okay, I get it. They're black leggings. You don't need like that many. I've seen some people with like LuLaRoe legging mega hoarding situations going on, and you think it's bad until you get them all in a pile and you're like, this is kind of crazy. Something else that helps is that people are attached to their clothing, right? So then they have maybe piles where they're like, I should get rid of this. I don't know. I might wear it. I haven't yet, but I want to. When you put everything together in your maybe pile and you see that the pile is this high, you can then start to go through and re-edit the maybe pile to really pull out what you'd actually wear, see what you have duplicates of, and pick between one or the other. I had a client yesterday virtually styling, and she had nude heels. I think everyone should have a pair of nude heels. They were very similar. One had a different toe box. One was a little bit more comfortable, but it wasn't until she put them both side by side that she could really make sense of, oh, I do want to keep this pair over this pair, and I feel good about donating the second pair. But until you put them side by side, or until you think, okay, I really don't need two of the exact same shoe, it maybe doesn't dawn on you, especially if it's thrown in the back of the closet or not organized in a way you can see it. You maybe don't even remember you had a pair of nude shoes and you go buy another pair, which I hear often. The third step is to then fill your closet back in. So when I go and work with a client, I take everything out, everything that I'm going to work with, everything for that season, if I'm styling, everything for that space, if we're organizing. So if you've got everything out, it's on your bed, it's on your chair, it's sprawled out, you've got piles going, you're folding some, you're hanging some, you're then putting it back in. So when you're putting it back in, you're putting it back in an organized way, and that is whatever makes sense for you. A lot of people do color coordinating. I don't love that, and a lot of people think I'm going to come in to do their closet and put all the reds and all the pinks together, and that makes no sense to me. I don't get dressed that way. I think you can color coordinate if you'd like, but that should come secondary. So I would first coordinate by category. Put all the tank tops together, all the short sleeves together, all the long sleeves together. That way, if you're dressing for weather, if you dress for work, and maybe you do a lot of layering of blazers and shells, maybe you want to hang your shells with the blazers behind it so you can just quickly grab and go. Maybe you want to hang your dress pants, maybe you want to fold your dress pants. It depends on space, and it depends on what do you get dressed for the most, and making that the most accessible and the easiest to just 1, 2, 3 grab, so that you don't have to take a ton of time, but everything that fits you and that you want to wear and that goes well together is sort of all hanging together, easily accessible, okay? Basically saying, if you've got all your nostalgic hoodies, those are in the back of the closet, and the actual cardigans and shells or things that you wear to work are in the middle, as opposed to you open your closet and you see a bunch of hoodies from concerts that you can't really wear anywhere, and the clothes you really need are all the way in the back, and you're just not going to dig for them and you don't remember what you have. So filling is very, very important, how you fill it. And again, that's something when I work with customers, there are many standard practices, but we also, it's personalized, of course, to what you need every day and how your space is set up. And then lastly is to style it. So this is such an important part to me. I feel like in any space, like especially as soon as you walk into your house, right? Your focal point, as soon as you look in, should be something that either makes you happy, brings you calmness, inspires you, whatever it is to give you a really feel-good feeling, so that especially if you've got a busy closet, a full closet, you have something that gives you a sense of calm and makes you excited to select from the items in your wardrobe instead of being overwhelmed by them, or instead of feeling like you just can't find everything is a mess. Hi, baby. Wow, it took a long time for him to bust in on my live. I'm surprised he was watching TV alone this long. So I love to do anything pretty. Whether it's a shoe display, I love me a shoe display because shoes are art as well as wearable. Or it's uniform storage. I love uniform storage, like matching hangers. They make everything look so much cleaner. So anything you can do to add sort of your personal touch and sort of decorate the space, because just because it's a closet, even if it's not a dressing room or a walk-in closet, there can still be that personal touch and something that gets you excited about the space. A quote, a mirror, a picture, a mannequin in your closet with one of your favorite tops on it, whatever it could be. I also love the valet rods, or what I call like an OOTD bar. I actually have one up, I'll show you, where you can put items you're thinking of wearing for the week, items that have to go to the dry cleaner, items that have to be filed back into your closet but you don't get to do it yet, but they're hanging, as opposed to just having that chair in your room that you can throw everything on. Everybody's got one. I intentionally don't have many surfaces in my room because I don't want piles of clothing. I want to have to put it away. So if you've got to minimize on temptation, that's an option too. So those are kind of my ideas of a closet that I did last week. I have it on my computer because I don't know how else to show it because I'm on my phone now. It's the picture that I posted, so I'm just going to show you. It's going to go through. I'll turn my camera around. Okay, so this is the closet that I did last week. Hi, Tiffany, you need help? Yes, I would love to see you again. Are you serious? Even if it's just virtually, let's do it. So this closet here actually had a client who moved, and she did have a really good sized walk-in closet. So she actually moved to a bigger place, but unfortunately her closet had to be downsized a little bit. So this was her, that's just a cool picture. And those are Gucci shoes, right? Who doesn't want to walk into their closet and see some Gucci's? Hello. So this was the before. So I actually had helped her move some of her clothing. This is the closet empty. Now, obviously, just looking in, it's a very narrow space. And it kind of looks like, what can I do here? Like, what else can this be? And she was stressing. My clothes are not going to fit. They're not going to fit. I had a huge walk-in closet before. Now all I have is this one rod. All my shoes are not going to fit. She kept telling me, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. That's my little cute son who helped me. Look at him. Hard at work. That's my baby. Teaching him right. And teaching him to be naked. Don't ask me why. But if you have a little boy, you know how that goes. So that's the after. So before and after here, obviously when we moved her in, we just kind of piled everything in. These bags are filled with clothing. They're filled with shoes. So we, of course, edited down for sure. We organized. We came up with her activewear and her very casual clothing that need to go in a bureau in her room. So all of this is when you go outside to face the world, whether it's for work, for fun, for errands, you go to this closet to get dressed. If you're staying in the house, it's pajamas, it's house clothes. You're going to the gym, you're going into your bureau to get dressed. So that really helped us to eliminate, like, these trash bags were filled with folded sweaters, hoodies, sweatpants that she had in shelves on her other closet. And then, of course, I did this is actually a bookshelf in the back because, again, I want that focal point and we needed to somehow add some more storage. So to do something white where it really just tied into the wall color, made it look a little bigger as far as the space as a whole. And then we just arranged the shoes to look really pretty. Of course, she's got sneakers, she's got boots, but we put the pretty shoes. Maybe she doesn't wear them every day, but her and I decided together that these are the pretty shoes and the inspirational shoes that we want her to see first. And actually, just like a day or two after we were done with her closet, she commented that she loves the shoe setup because now she'll dress around her shoes, and she forgot that she had some of these, and now she'll plan an outfit around her shoes as opposed to just wearing the same shoe all the time and forgetting what she had. So that was really cool because I wanted to do it for the fashion aspect, but also for function. So that showed me that it worked. So this is kind of a before and after. She also had a ton of different hangers. So we just narrowed down and we used all of the white hangers. And then once we ran out, we still had clothing to hang. So we decided to use the dark purple hangers for the dresses that are all the way in the back. So we still kept everything really smooth, seamless, uniform, as much as we could. And now I'm going to show you my closet. So I think maybe I should turn the light on in this bad boy. And my closet is, just to give you another example. And a lot of people think you must have a huge closet. You must have, a walk-in. It must be crazy because, of course, I'm, designing and installing and organizing huge closets for people down to small crazy spaces. And no, my closet is a typical 8-foot reach-in. I have a ton of clothes. I used to have an entire shoe room until my child decided to come along and take my shoe room as a bedroom. Rude. So fitting all of my shoes in was definitely tough, and it was an adjustment, but I have everything in. So I'm going to turn this around and just kind of show you what I love about my closet, why I have mine set up this way, why it works for me, and why a lot of these tips I recommend to my clients as well. So I'll turn around here. Okay. So to start, I guess I'll kind of start with the fun part. So as you can see, I have a lot of clothing, and it doesn't leave much room for anything fun. I actually used to have a sign right here, but then I needed the space for clothing. So for me, my fun and my pretty aspect is the curtain. So one of the things I always recommend to people, I hate doors. I love taking off doors and putting up a curtain instead. So it looks prettier. I'll back up and walk into things. It just looks prettier, right? It's like a little bit of a kind of decoration, but it also allows for so much space and space in the room because you're not having to open bifold doors or even just a regular door. So I love to take doors out, and then I'm using the curtain as a little bit of decoration. And then here you can see, this is a cool picture. I had this done so long ago. I don't know, like I was like a teenager or something. And I didn't know what they should draw. And they said, what do you like to do? I said, I don't know, shop. And then so funny that they did a Jordan's and a Filene's bag. And then I ended up actually working at Filene's and then doing a lot with furniture and interiors, and of course became a personal shopper. So it was a little crazy. This is my OOTD rod. It was like $3 from IKEA. As you can see, it's packed right now. These are actually some of the dresses I took out of my closet that I'm getting rid of. I will probably list some of them on Poshmark. My page is Shopzilla's, and the rest will go to the swap when we have it again. Okay, so I'll open this up again. So my pretty factor for myself is the curtain, is the uniform hangers. So I did the pink slimline hangers. Of course, a lot of people have like the black, the gray. I wanted a pop of color. Of course, pink's my Trust and Tricia color. So I did something a little bit fun. And then I did black for all of my dresses. My also kind of pop for me are these Sterilite containers. I got them for like $1 each, and they fit my shoes so I can see what I have, but it's all uniform. Everything looks the same, and it just looks like when I walk into my closet, as opposed to being overwhelmed. I decided to do everything folded in the middle. So you can see I've got cardigans on top, then that goes into sweaters, and then I have some jeans, skirts, dress pants. I did this because obviously this is where the folding space is. So this wire system was actually here when I bought my house. And a lot of people have asked how come I don't change it and do something kind of pretty, fun, more custom with some wood and some drawers. And I've thought about it, but the reason is I really love this. I have a lot to fit in here. The wire systems are great because they're really slim, so you can fit a lot. It's not bulky wood and drawers taking up space. So I've been in my condo for like 12 years now, and I'm grateful it came with the system because I've kept it and it just works well. The one thing I do not like, which I will tell you if you get a wire system, these. So this, since this has gone in, they've kind of updated and they now have a wardrobe rod, which doesn't have these stops. So I can't like slide something the whole way. I mean, major first world problem. But if now I'm installing a wire system in a client, I get the wardrobe rod. So it doesn't have these and you can kind of shift all the way. Something else, if you have a wire system, these bars here will leave lines on your clothes, and if you try to put shoes here, the heels fall through. So I just got this Rubbermaid, it's kind of like a placemat, and it's a liner. So these are great. You get a whole, I actually still have a little bit left. You get a whole roll for like 20 bucks at like Home Depot or something. A lot of these wire systems are in pantries, and even then, sometimes you've got boxes that slide through, so you can just stick this on and avoid that. So that's a fun little tip. And then, of course, I have all my jeans folded. And then we go into up here, I have all tops. So I start with tank tops, I go into short sleeve, and then I go into long sleeve. The reason I do that is because when you come into the closet looking this way, you can see everything. If I had long sleeves in the front, that's all you would see, and I wouldn't really know what tank tops I had until I sort of dug back here. Again, you can change your closet seasonally, and if it's the winter, you can decide to pull all of your long sleeves here and tank tops in the back. If you do a lot of layering, you can do your tank tops and then your cardigans. I have my, hey babes, I have my child. Down here I have all of my vests, my blazers, sweaters, and my skirts. And then here I have a curtain monster. Where'd Julian go? Where's Julian? He left. Oh, there he is. You're just too cute. I can't. I have all my dresses here, as you can see. Rompers, maxis, and they kind of go short to long. And then I had to sneak some more shoes under here. Don't mind the carpet that I also never changed. That's definitely on my to-do list. But there's my child. Again, and that is my closet. So I have everything sort of loungewear, jammies, solid t-shirts, camis. I have all that in bureau drawers. Everything that baby, come here. Thank you. Everything that I have that I need to see and select and put outfits together, I have hanging. I love to hang more than anything because I love to see everything. Hi, Sharon. Babes, he really wants to say hi. You want to say hi? Hi. Who's that, Julian? He can't stand how cute you are. Say hi, Facebook. It's almost nap time. Mommy's favorite time. Mommy's favorite time. Okay, can you say peace out, Facebook? Peace out, Facebook. I can't stand you. Oh my God, this kid. So lucky I get to spend so much time with him during this crazy quarantine. It's definitely keeping me on my toes. Like I said, I can't wait for nap time. But those are my tips. So anybody have any questions, type them below, or of course you know where to find me. But you can really take a lot of these basics, edit what you have, make sure what you're keeping is functional, versatile, fits your life, fits your body. And if it's something that you can't wear all the time and you're keeping for nostalgic reasons, or it's an item for, you know, a special occasion that you just wear to weddings, or it's not your size but it's your goal weight, fine, keep those things, put them in a bin. Put them in the back, put them up high, put them under the bed. They shouldn't be front and center where everything that you need to wear goes. Sort through what you have. See how much of what you have. It helps you determine next time you go shopping, what should you buy, what should you avoid, because you have too many of them. Like hoodies or camis. I see that often too. A white cami you should definitely have. 38 white camis, you don't really need. And again, something like camis, they can go in a drawer. They can go Marie Kondo folded in a basket that can go on a shelf. So tons of creative storage ways, but you really don't know what can fit where until you get your categories together and see how many you have of each category. Then obviously you're going to fill your closet back in, organized in a way that works for you and how you get dressed every day so that you can see everything that you're excited to wear, that you know fits you, that works for you. And then style your closet by putting your personal touch in there. Do something fun. Do a decoration, do a sign, do a quote, do a mirror, do a display. Hang up your favorite blouse or dress. Your shoes, like I said, shoes are great display items, but personalize it, make it fun, and make it an inviting space because it's your space. Especially if you're a mom, like right now my child is hitting me in the legs with a balloon. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's tons of fun. If you're a busy mom that now just had to become a homeschool teacher because of what's going on and you have multiple children, I mean, where can we hide? The bathroom? Our car? In our closet. Again, why do I love this curtain so much? I can fit. Where's Tricia? I don't know. Okay, let me stop. I might be getting a little quarantine crazy. Might have nothing to do with the quarantine. But those are my tips. I hope it helps. It helped me just to jump on here and kind of connect and talk about something I'm passionate about and not nonsense going on or keeping my child busy, and me not pulling my hair out. So thank you all so much for tuning in, giving me a reason. Like I said, I'm doing virtual sessions. We just get on like this. You show me what you have. You can put clothes, you can step off camera, put on an outfit, come back on and say, should I keep this? Does it look good? What can I wear this with? I don't know about this. Where should I put my shoes? I have this weird little closet in my hall. I'm not really sure how to get the most use out of it. What should I put in there? How should it be organized? We can definitely do these things virtually. And I'm also offering now 50% off of my virtual packages just to kind of help us all, during this crazy time, just to be productive. A lot of times too, organization and cleaning are kind of a control thing. And I know it is for me too, where you kind of can't control the outside right now, but you can control what's going on in your own home. And one way to really just get a grasp on everything and feel like you've got some control is to take control, whether it's, organizing your wardrobe or your kitchen cabinet utensils and 46 slotted spoons, whatever works for you. So I'm here for you guys. You know where to find me, trustandtricia.co, Trust and Tricia on social media. DM me, reply here, email me, trustandtricia@gmail.com. Any questions, and we can set up your virtual session. Even just set an hour aside for yourself and let's tackle something in your house. Stay safe, everyone. Stay sane. And send me pictures of your closets because I'm kind of excited to see those as well. And guess what time it is now? Nap time. I'm going to go handle that. Bye, y'all.